and then we'll go from there. So setup wise, just got to be beside you as a comparison for a posture and balance. Club face is squared up behind the ball. It's excellent. Club head and ball position are center of your stance, and for a middle iron, perfect as well. Alignment of your body, meaning your feet, hips, and shoulders are lined up perpendicular to the club face. So far so good. And your grip, also both hands working pretty well as a unit. What I mentioned, feet need to be a little closer together so they're shoulder width or your shoulder width at the most, not beyond that. It just helps you transfer weight more effectively. And the other thing would be just trying to get your shaft angle of the golf club just to drop down a little bit, right? Because you want to have your hands hang below your forearms and not have your hands outside.
More like down here.
Yeah, if you drop the club a little bit lower, your arms are more relaxed and the arms are slightly raised, right?
Okay.
Plus, that's one way you can get your arms disconnected and active. So just let your hands drop down a little bit.
Okay.
You're going to feel a little more connected so your arms aren't reaching. Other than that, the setup's pretty decent, as I mentioned. Let's watch your takeaway now. You can see the club goes away from the ball. You can see how it kind of moves a little bit outside the ball line, the club head, sort of out and up. That's with your wrists, right? So your wrists and arms are picking it up early, which is fine. Then you set the club back up over your shoulder. But when your arms pull the golf club back, right, by themselves, they actually unravel everything. See how your legs swim apart at the knees?
Okay.
Part of that also is because your feet are quite far apart. But it should be your left shoulder rotating and turning your arms back as opposed to your arms pulling themselves back.
Okay.
And by having a little more connection and not reaching or being as tense and not having as wide enough stance as you had earlier, that'll become more natural. But let's see how you recover on the way down. So from the top, the club comes a little bit in front of your body, or over the top we call it, and you time this one beautifully to get the club back onto the ball and then rotate through. But a swing with less moving parts is a swing that's going to repeat more. So if we can quieten it down and have less, to recover with and keep you in a little more stabilized position, it'll hold better in future. So just a couple things you can look at and compare.